You're listening to the Saturday Night Gaming podcast, Starfall, run by one of our GMs, Tony Stevens. Hope you enjoy.
And welcome back to another action-packed episode brought to you by Saturday Night Gaming. This is Tony Stevens presenting to you Starfall Season 3. I'm going to let my cast and crew introduce themselves eventually after I remind you to sit there in front of your computer or your personal telephonic device and click like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead and dial your grandmother's number, send her a text, and say, hey, Grandma, check out this awesome show I know you're going to love. Right after you're done doing that, you can click play again. And we'll hear everybody tell us exactly who their character is, who they are that's playing the character, and what they remember that they were doing, which probably isn't much because they've slept since then. But we'll give them a benefit of the doubt. Starting at my right with the beautiful man with the big beard.
Thank you for allowing me to speak. My name is John, and my character's name is Jen Callis. And my chips just fell over, but that's inconsequential to what we're talking about. I can't use them anywhere according to the DM. What happened last time was I didn't pick that fight. I was defending what I believe.
I like how every time Ryan comes back from a break,
but
Callis is like, I didn't pick that fight. And then Ryan's face just like, his eyes get really big like, crap, what did I just come back to?
Don't worry, I took care of it.
It wasn't a fight with the Rogoth, was it?
He handled it like shockingly well. I think everybody was surprised.
I was surprised. I didn't mean to actually handle it as well as I handled it. And I have guilt over that.
Over doing so well.
I have guilt over leaving you to die. I mean, at the time, it seemed like a good idea. We were all just...
Yeah. We haven't gotten to that point yet. I haven't realized that yet.
Yeah.
It'll sink in.
It might.
I'm going to feel bad about it, though.
Maybe.
Should I bring you the head? No.
I'll keep it.
He only killed the leader of my people.
Sorry.
Not just a leader, the legendary founder of y'all's people. Actually, you're both Clan Lewis. So.
The guy in the cave that he was sitting down having like some food with, who had the spear that we
That
needed.
plan did not go the way I expected it to.
The guy with the spear attacked, obviously, and then we were...
Yeah, I said words, and then he took it to the next level. That's on him.
Your words were very callous.
It all makes sense now! Oh, man. All right, you with the eyes. Who are you?
I'm Amara Windwalker, and I just bailed on my friend, who then turned into a total badass and killed the guy. So
I didn't turn into one.
It all worked out.
I believe that I always was one on the inside.
It worked out in the end.
All right, you who looked up when you thought I was talking to you when I said you with the eyes.
Hello. I don't remember what was going on, but
that's because you weren't here.
We technically all have eyes.
We rescued you.
Important stuff.
Winning tournaments and
yeah.
Let me be clear.
And being sick.
Iona and Kendrick and Duncan rescued you.
Well, actually, Duncan is his false name. I think Tomas is his real name.
Tomas.
Well, I don't know that. But we rescued you from the cave.
If I remember correctly.
By scaring off the thing
that
was
is
about
correct.
to stomp on you.
Steel trap door up here.
I could have done it myself.
He was about to stomp on you and make jelly.
But yo, Yip Yap,
yeah,
you got this spear.
Of course
you got
I
it
did.
in hand because you're the only one that had that thieving skill.
Exactly, because I'm great like that.
You were great even when you were gone.
Exactly.
I actually think that when you go back and listen to that episode, you'll think to yourself, this is the greatest Yip Yap has ever been.
It was like the annual thing all over again, though, because once you stole the spear, you were so loaded down you couldn't run, and so you were just like dragging all of these like things behind you.
Like a 6-foot sword. All right. You, the newest member of our wild ragtag crew.
I'm Casey. I'm playing Ravina.
Don't forget the Fingers.
Yeah.
That's what people are tuning in for, to hear more about the Fingers.
Ferret Badger combination. And waiting outside with.
Oh yeah, you caught him trying to draw his name in the snow.
Yeah, you went to find Noel.
You're like, hey, I'm supposed to say to you, what are you doing?
Hello.
Well, hello there, stranger.
Hey, what's your name?
All right, and the man with the evil grin.
Oh, he was trying to sell me his book too.
Oh, of course he was. Probably for a profit, too.
Obviously.
I'm Ronnie. I'm playing Rogoth, and he is currently doesn't know how to feel about his founder being dead, or the founder of his clan. He had questions he wanted to ask, but now they go unanswered.
That was pretty messed up. I'm not gonna lie. It was messed up. I didn't see it going that way.
Oh, he didn't either.
Yeah, McClay just came in and he said, there's a way that this is going to go and you're not going to see it coming. And then he stabbed a dude in the head and broiled his brain. So, there's that. But before we conclude with our introductions, let's go ahead and go with the most dynamic personality in all podcast history. That's you, sir.
Hello, friends. This is Noel Jostein, being played once again by Ryan Ladner, the one with the eyes and the 6-foot sword.
I hear him called Big Daddy Laddie sometimes.
Occasionally he is called that, yes. And I'm just returning to the group from taking a glorious pee. And hey, this seems like a good time. This is one just for the listeners. I'm going to read you guys an excerpt from my book, Pestilential Faith for a Weird World and Other Musings. This is one from the musings section.
It's actually divided by chapter and
Of course.
type. That's cool. That's awesome.
I always end my books with some wonderful, very deep, very moving musings like the one that you were about to hear.
That you thought of while you were peeing.
Yes. In the quiet moments of contemplation, there's an often overlooked appreciation for the simple yet profound act of relieving oneself. The sheer delight of stepping into the secluded sanctuary of the forest, around where nature calls and we answer the sweet release of a bladder unburdened. As the steady stream cascades, there's an almost therapeutic rhythm.
It's so beautiful.
A gentle reminder of the body's harmonious mechanisms at play. This is amusing, remember. In this private interlude, we find solace, a brief pause from the cacophony of daily life. The world outside momentarily fades as we engage in a ritual as old as time itself.
That is true. That is true.
There's a unique joy in the liberation of tension, a feeling akin to shedding unnecessary weight. The restroom becomes a haven of introspection, a sanctuary where one can ponder life's mysteries or simply revel in the tranquility of the moment.
God, that's so true.
In these assuming pauses, we discover the beauty in the ordinary, the exquisite pleasure of letting go. The restroom, often dismissed as a mundane necessity, unveils itself as a portal to bliss, a brief escape where one can embrace the simplicity and wonder of body relief. Oh, the marvels of the mundane,
No wonder he was out there for so long.
where relax becomes a dance with the rhythm of existence. Can I get an A-Dan?
A-Dan.
But that was just amusing, so y'all didn't have to do it that time.
But we did. We had
asked
to.
us.
That was actually very true. A lot of that is actually legit. You never think about it. But
Listeners, think about that today.
think about that while you're thinking about that.
While you're listening to this, as you're sitting on the toilet or standing in front of a urinal or peeing on that tree in your backyard because the toilet's clogged up.
All right, so
I've only had one beer, guys.
too much to do. Here we go. So yeah, everybody running out of the cave. Actually, Yip Yap being carried by Amara because he cannot support his own weight.
Hey, where y'all going?
Well, you carrying too much stuff.
Oh.
Now, honestly, at this point, right? I'm saying that right. Okay, yeah, I remember things. Ravina, you would have been out here to find Noel probably long before they were running out of the cave. And then Rogoth, Yip Yap, and Amara would be coming out soon thereafter. But you catch the preacher, Noel Jostein, relieving himself in the tree line. And this is the one you're looking for, the Noel of legend, the preacher of great renown that you've heard so much about.
Haven't heard that much about him.
Just stuff. Things. They're good things, I'm sure.
Hey.
I
hey
narrated the NPCs, so it was great.
Wonderful.
Narrated one NPC.
That's all it took.
Hello there. You must be new to the group. Do you live in this cave?
No.
Are you the cave dweller?
I was sent to come find you.
Okay, hey, let me finish writing my name real quick. I don't know if you can tell, but I did it in cursive, and there are no stops.
Steady stream. Good health.
Can I have my dice?
You may.
I don't play dice because like they're my dice.
Well, hey, what's going on inside that cave?
A lot of stuff
Are you
that
guys still
I
in the cave?
did not see.
No, we're all.
Okay, well, it doesn't sound all that important then. I guess we can just take our time getting in there. Hey, let me read you this passage from my book.
I'm good, thanks.
But it's amusing.
And no, just reads it to her anyway.
All right, so the three of y'all would be coming out of the cave. You left behind the djinn named
To
Callus.
die.
You died? Oh, no.
No, they left me behind.
They left him to die. He probably
actually
could have.
went like this, and Bone spurred the dude's head.
Well, we wouldn't have known that. That was a
Telling
revelation
him,
later.
Because he didn't know.
He was so actually at that time. Yip Yap said, "Y'all left me, so I'm pretty sure I'm cool with leaving you." And
Yeah,
then,
I would do that. I'm
you
gonna
know,
be honest.
yeah, it was pretty much like that. So I think that Yip Yap was
Yeah.
in personality completely. He was anchored.
I feel like
within-
Yip Yap
didn't know what
talks
you're doing, you
in
did.
the third person.
Yeah, I did it
He refers to
correctly.
himself as Yip Yap. Yip Yap gonna leave you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yip Yap out.
Yeah, yeah.
And actually, it took
Yip
some
Yap dripping with
convincing-
style, so he got a lead now.
It took
Slay.
some convincing, I think, for me to actually convince him to get the spear for us because he was so mad at us.
He was so mad at you. He was just propped up against the
He
wall,
had
like,
his
why am I going to
bandana.
help you?
Oh,
His-
yeah.
he has his
Why would Yip
bandana
Yap help
now
you?
of
Yeah, he did. He
whatever.
tied
His
a
fly solo one.
he
had
tied
a
a
solo
bandana
bandana.
around his head, and
He did.
Well, can I get rid of that so I can carry myself? I feel
No.
like that.
no, it's not even the heavy thing. You've got a 6-foot sword. You are a 15-inch man,
16, actually.
16-inch
Respect my
man.
height.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I mean, it's cold outside. So.
But but you're carrying a 6-foot sword, a sturdy stick with a dragon bone spear tip, and a legendary spear of great power.
Don't forget my small animal beating stick.
That too. Yeah.
Cold didn't affect my sturdy stick.
And a dead Grauman's leg, still rotting that you carry around
Of course.
as a memory.
Yeah.
What else?
How's that little
and
guy
heavy
carrying
armor.
all that stuff?
No, but it acts.
It probably just looks like a bat
Oh.
running around, and then like you see that it has legs.
Twice as big as him.
Yeah.
What? Who wrote that? It looks ugly. The handwriting's horrible.
Oh, the one that you can read.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Diaphna.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Is
Yeah.
that
Read.
No, it's like gay ass. What are you?
Pronounce the I when the A and the E together.
Oh. Well. Well.
It's a reflection of self, so you call it what you want.
I'll call it that. then.
All right. So they'd be running out at this point to find Noel and Ravina talking to each other, and You would notice, I mean, obviously that he's loaded down with stuff. She's carrying him, like the quickness. She's moving with her phase sprint. So it would be pretty obvious that they're running from something horrific.
Hey, Yip, where'd you come from?
That cave.
That you made it all the way to this side of the cave from the other end of the cave where you ran in?
Mm-hmm.
These are obviously, and good point, they were adjoining caves. Were they?
Well,
They were.
we may have just learned something of importance.
You would also notice new travelers, red-headed, kind of medium-build archer, another Druva female, and a larger man from, by the markings on his armor, and you're pretty well-traveled. He looks like he's from Torwin.
Yes, that means
So
something
there's
to
three
Noel.
other people besides just Liam, who's also there with you
Well,
as a loyal level 3 follower.
They know you. They know you because we have world renowned. So they know
World
you.
renowned.
And they've already been talking about you, I think.
Hey there, friends. What are we running from?
Listen, name's Kenrick, but in there's this crazy man made of fire. And maybe a
Sounds
little
like
bit
Jin.
Yes, he kept saying my name is he who kills Rogoth to achieve Noel's musings or something. I don't know.
Oh no, Rogoth, that
It was
may be my
crazy.
fault.
But then there was this other mummified looking dude who's all like, look at my spear, and this little thing, this little green goblin thing's like, nah, mine, and like runs away with it. And then like the Burning Man was
Classic
all like,
Yip,
let's finish this. And it was crazy. I ran out of there. Nice to meet you, by the way.
Nice to meet you. Yes. Have you read my book?
I've used it for several purposes so far.
Okay. Well, I don't need to know what all those purposes are.
It's the Wild Woods. So.
Hey, is Rogoth here?
He is, yes. He would have run out with us.
Hey, Rogoth, I may have inadvertently convinced Jin that the only way he can be my best friend is to murder you.
That's pretty solid.
Well, that actually makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah, so I'm going to do my best to alleviate the situation.
Well, he already apologized for that and said he's not going to do that anymore.
After shoving him into a guy that started a big fight.
Yes.
Well,
I thought
think-
they'd fight each other.
Yeah.
I think I have a plan. Now, we both know you're my best friend, right?
Yes.
But just for appearance's sake, I'm going to pretend that you are my second best friend.
That sounds safe.
And we are going to tell Jin that he is the number one most bestest friend.
Now, at that moment, you actually see a light booming from the shadowed mouth of the cave as the bony structures of Jin Callus begins to step forth into the snow that melts around his feet as his flame broils outward. And you see a charred skeleton still stuck to the end of Jin's shanks.
Oh, what? Oh, I'm dragging him out?
Yes,
Oh.
the body and all, to show everyone what you've brought them. Like a cat killing a mouse and bringing it to its master for a reward.
Would I do that?
That sounds like Jin
Sounds
to
pretty
me.
shameful.
Yeah.
Just kind
It's
of
much like Tom. No, Tim.
Tom and Jerry.
No, Tim is a different kind of guy. He was raised by cats.
Tim?
Tim.
No, it's a question.
It is a question. It's unanswered still.
Well, he's dead.
Well,
He's a 4-2.
it's a different thing.
Yeah.
A whole nother mystery. But yes, dragging out this body that you have ended the life of. A very long, long-lived life. He is almost as old as you.
And now he never will be.
Not anymore.
Now you will be the oldest. There can be only one oldest.
Oh, yeah. The quickening, I could cut his head off and then gain his power.
Or knowledge, maybe. Oh, who knows? Maybe knowledge is power.
Maybe power is knowledge.
But as you're saying, number one, bestest friend, this is what you would see. This almost demonic entity with a dead body stuck onto his, what he now calls Shankses.
Shankses.
Uh-huh.
Hey, buddy, what have you got there?
Your spurs, you do recall you renamed them, right?
Yeah, they're shanks.
You kind of had that look on your face like, wait, did I do something?
Or shinks? What are they? Shinks?
The Shanks.
No, they're shinks.
The Shanks.
They're shinks.
That's it.
All right.
Ronnie and Casey.
Well, who?
Should I like? I don't know.
Right now, the dude's stuck on there.
Shoot.
Who is
Yeah.
would somebody explain to me who the dead guy is? and why Jan has him shish kebabbed on one of his shankses? Shinks.
I'm just gonna be like, what? Because I thought he was gonna die.
I knew you'd make it.
You are so awesome. You killed that thing.
It's not a thing. He was a man.
Yeah.
It's only the founder of my people.
I thought you were gonna die.
That was Keenan Griffin.
Today would have been a good day.
He founded Clan Lewis.
Actually, today is a good day to die. Apparently.
Apparently.
Didn't he die like a long time ago when he was given the spear and then given like a natural long life?
I mean, he was given the
what is
spear
life?
by the vengeful fire.
He has been set
Athena.
free.
Yeah, we freed him from.
And
his
as long as
unnatural
he
long
had the
life.
spear, it seemed like he would always have this unnaturally lived life.
Yeah, so I think we helped him ultimately to find peace.
I mean, if you look at it that way, Yip Yap kind of saved the day.
Like
By
always.
taking the spear away from him.
Yeah.
Well, no, he threw the spear and then Yip Yap just
He
had
did.
it.
That's true. Yip Yap did nothing.
He relinquished the spear of his own free will.
You know what? You can pick it next time. I won't save y'all from the dude next time. How about that?
Well, technically you didn't. Anyway.
He turns his head with a sharp whip as the tassels of his new bandana just
And I tighten
flip.
it. I tighten it.
He tightens it.
His bandana is so
I'm
low.
so low.
I turned to Rogoth and asked him what, I guess know as well, the proper burial rituals would be for their culture.
You do worship a fire god.
I was just gonna say.
Should I lay down on him?
That's what you did last time. That first time we burned that old man. Yeah.
I don't hate that idea.
He doesn't hate
Rogoth,
it.
are you okay if he lays down upon this man and gives him a proper fiery burial?
At this point, I don't give a shit.
He's mad at you.
I mean, you displaced him as the bestest friend, so
I don't know that yet.
Wink.
he doesn't
wink.
know that.
All right.
All right.
John can hear you right now. Don't.
So he's going to lay
winking
with
upon
the
it,
wrong
lay
eye.
your hands upon it.
No, I lay down on the body and then do
Halo
my
of fire.
my fire.
Shroud of flames.
Shroud of flame.
Shroud of
That's what it's
flame.
called.
Yeah. Someone
So
wants to
you
say
all
some
stand
words.
before this bonfire, actually putting to rest the soul of Keenan Griffin, the founder of Clan Lewis and the one responsible for ending the bloody campaign of, well, we'll talk about that later. That's not important since the good preacher's back and he's got a mission to accomplish.
Yeah. Hey, I don't have it in myself to eulogize this one.
I've been spending so much time musing, I just can't eulogize right now.
Hold on, let me come up with
Googly.
one real quick. Like a burning hot dog. He's gone.
And toasty. All right.
Can I get 8 in?
Aiden.
All right, so as it stands, you were given the quest by Clan Queen Airlise from Clan Lewis when you achieved the rank of Skian, the Hunters of the Dark Woods. You were actually given the quest by her. I think that Rogoth and Noel actually were the ones speaking with her within the shrine to the fire god, if I recall correctly. Before you went into the Shadow Woods, you spoke to the clan queen of Clan Lewis. And she told you that her ancestor had gone into those dark woods to retrieve a very valued, vital object, treasure that was a big part of the founding of Clan Lewis, and to bring it back to her. Now, you would remember that anyone who achieved the rank of Skian while they were in the Clan Lewis territory would get additional rewards from achieving any completion of a Clan Lewis task, mission. But you also recall that way down in the Clan Harris territory was when you got the mission of Kerator. Actually, before you finished the last campaign, you got the mission of Kerator from Illidrith, the Elven lady, and she asked you to free her brother, the freedom fighter for the Alfarfe that had been trapped in the Northern Territories. And you also talked to the creepy Druva guy, Krieg, when you first got over. He was the one with all the sunken eye and like kind of emo with the skeleton headdress. When you spoke to him, he told you about the standing stone of Kerator and showed you where the stone statue of the weeping Alfar was, who sits right before it, grieving the loss of his brethren. So you also know that from legend, the legendary spear of the Clan Lewis founder, Keenan Griffin, is the only thing that can undo the mystery of Kerator. So, those are two open missions that are really resting in the small green hands of Yip Yap.
I want to do the one that has more XP and still gives us the spear. You want extra XP?
Yes. Extra XP. Whichever one that is.
Extra P.
No, XP.
Hey, I'll do whatever you guys want to do. Hey, best friend, good job burning that body. You're doing a super great job, buddy.
We didn't bury it.
Well, you don't have to bury it when you burn it.
Are you mocking me? It's a
Are you mocking me, sir?
It's a serious moment. A man is dead.
All right, now, Ravina.
Best friend.
I guess you would have to choose at this point, and of course the NPCs of Kenrick, Iona, and Duncan would need to choose at this point. These people are talking about going south, first through Clan Lewis camp to retrieve a reward, and then further south, I'm assuming, to retrieve to double reward this event for themselves. So it would be up to you and your friends that you've made by camping with them, Iona, Kenrick, and Duncan, if you wanted to go with them or continue to the north.
Oh, yes.
We will eventually be going north.
Likely, maybe. Who knows?
I mean, there's a big battle there. Like, we're going there.
There could be. Yeah, that's true.
We already know there is.
Going towards the darkness.
You want to go towards the darkness?
Well, Iona and hopefully Kendrick are going wherever she's going because we know her before we know all these other people.
Kenrick would be like, I've got to achieve great renown before I ever see my father. If I see my father before getting honor again, he'll be like, oh, how could you ever have come out of the loins of the great Angus?
Exactly.
I think Duncan, are you coming with us to the darkness? With Ravina?
Well, of course.
I knew you were trying to find the voice.
Now, no, I mean, everybody would be here to be able to listen to everything. And of course, you have your plans and everything. Would you want to enlist these people by trying to discuss this with them, or just say, okay, thanks, nice seeing you?
What level are they?
High. I mean,
Us?
Kenrick, Duncan, and Iona. I mean, Kenrick and
I
Duncan
think
are.
we're like level.
Wait, are
I'm
you?
on tier 3.
Is he talking about you? I thought he was talking about them.
Okay, so Iona and Duncan and Kendrick are our characters from Scott's game, where we played in Torwin.
Gotcha.
So my character sheet, I'm a 3. He's like a
4 and a 4.
4 and a 4. So like we're like basically on your level or a little lower.
Be right at your level.
Yeah,
most
you
likely.
could probably persuade them. We're playing from character sheets with them, but
Yeah.
Duncan was actually tier 5.
Yeah, 2-5.
I knew you were a higher tier because you threw all your stuff into leveling up.
You know how Ronnie does.
I might be able to.
Yeah, Kenrick was tier 4.
This is what Iona looks like, if that matters. She's the only character portrait that I have, Ryan. Because
But not the gray one. He's just a little one now. He was cured of being an angry, hulking beast.
now he has
Kind of a
insecurity
Napoleon
issues.
complex.
Yeah, now he has insecurity.
And an
issues.
owl that sits upon his shoulder.
The fact that he can't turn into a rage monster anymore.
Well, yeah, I will try to convince them to go with us. I'm seeing if any of my new special abilities will help with
I
that.
think ultimately you have to convince Ravina because like we're gonna.
Kenrick says, I will follow her
Yeah, we're
wherever
gonna
she
do
wants to
whatever
go.
she's
I
gonna
met her yesterday, and since then we have slept in a tent together. I have met her small, ugly, furry creatures and followed her to a great, glorious battle. She is obviously
That we then
our new
ran
leader.
from.
Yes, we fled from that because that was going to go poorly, if we were all there. But yes, we've elected her the new leader of Team
Torwin.
Team Torwin. No, I'm
Well,
not
I mean,
even
it
from
just
there.
helps like.
Okay, yeah, sure.
differentiate.
Team Torwin. She's the leader now. You'll represent us in this. Get us good wages.
So you're saying I need to convince her to go with us?
Because like our characters are NPCs that we voice, but like you gotta convince her.
They're just NPCs with points.
Gotcha. Well, hello there, new friend. I've been told that you are the leader of this beautiful ragtag team of adventurers, and just wanted to invite you to quest alongside us in the name of Aiden.
The god of luminous fire. As you notice that she actually has like a sun glyph tattoo, like coming from her neck up her jawline.
Hey, that's a cool tattoo. Look at these. I just rip my shirt off. Look how shiny and shimmery they are.
He does have metallic tattoos.
They do shimmer.
They do shimmer.
Mine lights up sometimes.
Hers is kind of
Oh,
like
that's
a rave tattoo.
Oh, cool. Noel likes a good rave every now and then. I see I've left you speechless. It's okay. That happens all the time around me. You'll get used to it, I promise.
So he's asking you to come quest with him to the south.
To the south.
Like with all of us to take the spear down there. He wants you to come with us.
And to be fair, what he recalls from when he first crossed over into this territory, which was many nights that he has slept ago, but I'll help remember for him, that he wanted to free an army of Alfarfe, which are kind of like tall, slender, pointy-eared elves, from an imprisonment that he thinks is unjust.
It's all coming back to me now.
It's all coming back to him now. And he thinks that the pathway to gaining that alliance with these elves is at Kerigtor, which is on the southern border of Dúnáeð. Just so that he remembers.
Basically, when we came to this land, the guy who's imprisoned in the stone, his sister, asked us to help her break him out.
Now, from her perspective, she's here hunting down the darkness that is causing an unnatural winter to the land.
Hey, same
which
team.
Also robbed you of your territory as a natural clan Lewisman, because they were booted out of their natural territory by this unnatural winter. Also, she was sent to find Noel Jostein.
Because of a vision?
A vision.
Yeah. A vision.
A vision from there was a fiery, blazing, almost like God that came to her in the woods and said, "You must find my truest acolyte, Noel Jostein."
Is that what Aiden? Does Aiden sound like me?
I don't remember if he actually sounded like you or not, but yeah.
Probably not.
So
he probably sounds like an
wonderful.
old guy. That's like
He might have
Tony's-
sounded like an old guy. I don't know.
That's like Tony's go-to for.
You'll have to go back and listen to that.
Just like an older version of me, probably.
Yes, just a little bit older, but just as museful.
I don't think he's.
I don't know. He probably sounded handsome, like Hank Cargill. I don't know. He
There's
comes
another
in
one who was-
Oh, you don't know him. He's a strapping farmer that could have played Superman if they had let him.
He could also be a level 3 follower at some point, probably.
Or the new level 2.
Or the new level 2.
That's true. But yeah, that's where you're both standing at. Like the two quests
Hank
that you're
Cargill.
coming from.
Apparently, Noel and I both spent the night in his cabin.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let me see him.
It's Henry Cavill.
Okay. And just say, that's a beautiful man.
I like that she
Or
didn't
not.
say slept for the night in his cabin.
Well,
spent.
I was going to spend the night, and then when we came back, Noel narrated that he had also been there. So now it's just, the precedent has been
Yeah,
set.
the precedent's
Like-
been set. Yeah, it's there.
We were all there, apparently, and there was possibly some candles. I don't know.
Some money left on a nightstand, yes.
Can I get made in? So yeah, that's what he's trying to say to you, and she'd basically be saying back to you.
You were looking for Noel and you found him.
Yeah. Shouldn't have taken that.
Taking what?
The
Mushrooms.
Mushroom.
Hey,
Them crazy fruits growing out of the ground and around those trees in the forest, and I ate them, and I saw this blazing fire
I
god.
tell you, I see Aiden every time I eat one of those.
Sorry, no. What did you mean?
I meant I shouldn't have taken the quest to find him.
Well, Aiden works in mysterious
Come with
ways.
us, though. Like we're gonna help these Fae elves, and then we might come to your place. Come with us and help us. I have no persuasive abilities.
Let me tell you, by the power of Aiden, we have driven the darkness out of every land we have come across. We have defeated dragons with me conveniently absent,
Wait a second.
and many other creatures with me conveniently absent.
Right when they're really hard to do. Yeah. Now,
Guess who's present?
as y'all are
Tom.
speaking, you would actually notice that there seems to be a strange drag mark in the snow around your feet, like something rutting the ground. And if you look forward about 50 yards to the south, it's barely visible, but there's like a very small set of footprints leading to this pack with a large sword and spears
Is
sticking
Yip
out
trying to
of it.
sneak away?
He has. He's so far gone. He's like,
Yeah.
What?
yip, running away.
Can I use entangling force on him? How far away?
No.
He's like 50 yards. It's long range.
What is
Can't
that?
catch
Is it
me.
really long range? What is? Are we just guessing here? Like,
I mean,
I'm a victim.
it's taking him a while to get this far away because of how weighted down he is.
no, I want to.
But he's just like, he's just waddling away like,
I want to
yeah,
face
don't
sprint
care.
to him and get him.
I will fight you. I will fight you. Try me.
I'm gonna face
Try me.
sprint to him, and then I'm gonna boop him
No.
to distract him.
A phase sprint boop. He was already booped by Iona as well.
Yeah, I will
There's a lot
fight
of
you.
booping going on.
And hey, she booped me and she died. How do you feel about that?
No, that was a
Dead.
different boop.
She's right there.
You did get booped by a princess who died.
She's standing right there.
But then this other NPC booped you while you were gone.
What?
Yeah.
This is a trend.
It was a secret boop.
Dude, is this
W
one?
Riz.
I have
Which one?
force at a distance, but I am not exactly sure what that distance is. It doesn't really say.
Now, if you all refer to your map,
Can somebody hand me the book?
yes, somebody can.
Who has fetch? That's what we need.
No.
Somebody's gotta have.
Can they take it from me?
I think me and John both have.
The
it.
spirit itself and you are higher level than their ability to do fetch.
Oh, like I'm powerful or something.
Well, you're better than just some random coins on like a low-level guard standing in
That's
front
good
of
to
the door.
know.
Yeah,
above
you can't
that.
really do it on people. I remember.
It's
No,
hard
but
to
we
do.
can do it on the
creatures.
spear.
No,
The
you
spear
can't.
itself is
What about the bag that it's in?
You can't do anything. It's a worthless ability.
I'm not. This is how you figure out strategy. You ask the GM questions.
So if you go
Phase sprint.
find out what he'll allow, that's what she's saying.
No.
All
I
right.
don't
So
know
if
what
you
that
go
means.
here over to the map and actually just pull that up and look at it, you are right at the. You'll see up to the north. There's something listed as Cameron Stone Field, and a river that kind of seems to run through towards the wooded area. You're right there at the end of that river where it says Dagon Falls. And where Yip Yap is running is actually towards Fort Kagan, where Clan Lewis is. He's like, this got a reward, peace, and started running. He heard y'all.
Can I?
I'm going to narrate that. He didn't say that, but I knew that's what he was doing. Yeah, I could see
I would
it.
like to try to use psychic suggestion on him.
On Yip Yap?
Yes.
What's the range on it?
There's no range. I guess it's if I can see. If I can see him. It just says a target.
Don't allow it.
Is it an action?
It's an act.
What does it cost?
I would take an action. 4 int.
All right. So how many int do you have to spend?
It would cost me 2.
So 2. All right. So that's to activate the ability. Do you want to make the ability harder for him to roll out of?
Definitely.
Okay. So you can increase its level by spending some.
What do I need to give you? Well,
For-
I thought we were just rolling against each other at this point.
You would, but if you spend some, it would make his roll harder.
Okay,
So he would
what do
have
I
to.
need to spend? Like,
If you spend 3, that raises it up by 3, basically. And then,
I
just
thought
like
the
how
first
you would
time
do
was
lowering
2.
difficulties.
Even the first time 2.
The first time is 3, every following time is 2 after that. You've usually had your edge, but you used that to activate your ability.
Okay, so this should be 2.
So that would raise it by 2 tiers. Okay? So now, Yip Yap, knowing this, you would have to spend to meet whatever she's about to do.
Okay,
Like-
but
We just roll
I
against.
would like to say I do have an ability in willpower and discipline and patience. Does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sucks. That puts you at a disadvantage.
Okay.
But, all right, so go ahead and roll for this one. Oh, wow, that was amazingly.
Was it good?
No, she hit her hand. That'll allow.
Like hard.
Yeah, watch out for that
good?
large stone.
A 2? Nope,
trench.
sucks to suck. It counts. Hey,
Yep.
that's just a skill issue.
I can reroll.
I'll lay that out there. You can re-roll because if anybody smacks
I
their
mean, I'll
fist
pay to
against.
reroll it. I'm just saying I'm going to reroll. Oh, that
How much XP do you have?
I
No,
have
you
my
got 3.
phone.
She can re-roll. If anybody actually smacks their hand against
That's a
something,
5.
that's allowed.
5. Yeah.
All right, so 5 increased by 2 tiers would be
11?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So 11 is what you're trying to meet or beat.
Well, 14, because I'm inability. Right?
Right. So that would raise her up another tier. So
She honest gamer.
honest gamer. That
Honest.
should be your handle online when you talk about this game and try to do some PR for it.
Personal. What does it mean?
Public representation. Just
Okay. A 12. That's good, right?
that is not good for you.
Dang it! I shouldn't have been arms.
All right, so it says I make the target take the action that I want.
But it's just a suggestion. It's misleading.
But you failed this, so the suggestion worked.
What is it that you're trying to get?
I just can't make it do something that would cause direct harm to itself or any of us.
Right. So what would you be trying to make Yip Yip do?
I wanted him to give the spear to us.
That's pretty. Like I thought you were gonna say
this thing fair and
stop
square.
or like turn
Yeah,
around.
that's
It
a
says
big
like,
jump.
You attempt to make the target take an action.
Attempt.
Yes, I attempted it and I won at it. If the action you wish the target to take would cause direct harm, then my attack is hindered.
Yeah, there's no direct harm there.
But
I didn't.
you're asking him
You're
to give
harming
up
my
a
obsession with
mythical-
sticks. I'm obsessed with sticks.
Well, no, you're obsessed with anything that you steal, but like
Fine.
giving up a mythical item
Can I
or
ask
like.
him to
can say
rejoin
please.
the group and forget about trying to leave?
I mean, that's fair. He's trying to go where y'all are going anyway.
Okay.
But yeah,
I'm
when it
keeping the
comes to
bandana
that'd be
on.
like, you know,
As long as he's not leaving, I don't really care who has it. As long as he's going to stay with us.
yeah, I can't set the precedent that anybody can just remove treasure from another character. That's
Okay. So
That's
he's going to
good.
stay with us now
Yeah,
and go on whatever quest we want to.
He's trucking along and he's like, yep, gonna get paid tonight. Oh, wait, I want to go back and see everybody. I miss everybody. And then like turns around and walks back when y'all are all like, okay, let's go this way. And then he starts walking back the way he was going. He's like, why did
Hold
I
on,
do
we haven't
that?
decided yet. I think they're still trying to do
Oh,
that.
that's right.
You interrupted that to talk about it. Yeah.
I just wanted to let y'all know he was running away.
Yeah. All right. So he's psychic.
I feel like I just sit and pout a little.
No, you don't.
I wouldn't go back. I'd be too stubborn. So I'm not going.
It's your idea, though, in your mind.
Yeah, I mean, I
true.
planted the idea.
You're
I'm a very motivated man.
I'm small but motivated.
Yes.
There you go.
Don't you have that? I think you had it. What?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't think
It's
you
a
got
decoy.
anything like that, did you?
I mean, her wastes like 3 seconds of her lifespan. Can you believe that?
He has this mental defense asset that he could have used.
I didn't even read that.
Could have. If you could read your own handwriting, man.
That's
No,
what
I
I was
just-
looking for because I
I
got
just
it
go,
on
you know what, I'll
mine,
do
and I
this,
was like,
and I
I
look,
wonder
is
if
it
he
allowed?
still has
Yep.
that mental defense asset. But
All right, so he has come back to rejoin the group of his own.
I convinced him to come back
Idea.
and rejoin our group
Sweet.
and stop trying to steal things.
He forgot.
No, that wasn't part of it.
Yeah, rejoin, not
He
steal
said
things.
for
That'd be
this-
like
for
saying.
this moment.
That'd be like saying, Jim, stop burning things.
No, for this moment. I'm just saying.
Nope,
Yeah,
it wasn't
okay.
mentioned.
All right, so Noel was actually in the middle of trying to convince Ravina to join him in the quest that could eventually pay off to helping her with her quest, I think.
I'll roll if I have to.
If it's an inability, is that my inability too?
If you have an eye, it's an inability for you.
It basically just means that you have a -3 on whatever you roll.
So inability to charm, persuade, deceive is something on
So
me.
you can't convince.
Yeah, so he has like a superior mutant capability of charming
He's
people.
not a mutant. Just
He's
really
not a
popular.
mutant, but
He's
he has
a
like
movie
a
star.
huge, powerful, charming charisma thing going.
Yeah.
And you have like a deficiency in it, like social awkward interactions, and you're not able to tell when people are deceiving you.
But if he's trying to, it's not like this, where like if he was trying to roll against you, you would be negative against it, right? Because it's not her willpower, her mental defense.
Right.
She just has the inability to.
You just can't convince him to do
Right.
something he doesn't
Yeah.
want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Do you have any mental defense or mental assets or anything like that?
or are you trying to deny him?
Or willpower or anything?
Because you don't have to roll if you're not denying him.
I'm just asking if you do.
I wasn't going to.
Yeah.
I was just asking a question about the inability.
Yeah, inability would be against you. So you would have the inability of convincing others, but that's where that stands. So I think that means that she's aligning Team Torwin with Team Aiden.
So are you coming with us?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Yay.
Team Aiden just got bigger.
Well, hey, welcome to Team Aiden.
All right, so then at this point you would know that Fort Kagan is where you need to go to talk to Clan Queen Airlise, and luckily there's these little small bird-like prints in the ground from where Yip Yap was heading that way, and you know exactly which direction to go. You can just start heading
So,
that way.
question, where does Duncan's dad live?
On the coast.
Okay, so we won't run into him, per chance. Because Duncan doesn't want to run into him.
You mean Kenrick.
Right.
Kenrick does not want to run into...
Where does Kenrick's dad live?
He lives on the coast. He lives on the west coast,
Yeah, so we won't.
by the sea.
Because he said he didn't want to meet him.
And not until he's regained honor, yes.
You must regain the honor.
All right, so we can do a little quick trip, and I will count this as a long rest for everyone because I would assume on the way it is a longer than a day's trip. You would need to camp and sleep for the evening, so everybody can go ahead and do a long rest.
No, my 5 end. Or do I
What
have
does
to
that
roll
mean?
for it?
If you took any damages, then during a long rest you can roll a recovery roll.
So is that a...
So did I ever recover from my fight with that dude?
Yeah, everybody had a long rest. You're probably...
Okay.
You would be having the one that was trying to smash you in the ground.
Oh, I rolled a 2.
Yes, the one who attempted to.
You would need to roll your d6s.
Here, roll this.
Okay.
Is that
So when
like...
Because I had given me full chip.
You need 5 in.
All right, 5 into her.
Roll that.
Yeah, so basically you roll your d6 plus your tier.
Of these. But it's
So
a
if I
long
wanted
rest,
to
so how
get
many of these can
all
he check
that
off?
back, I would
What?
roll that.
It's a long rest, so how many of these can he check off? The 1 hour and the...
So just do the 10 hour.
Which one does he?
Or actually, can I check all of them out?
You basically
So
can make the roll
Obviously, back to
several
16.
times.
Yeah, I think we should make it.
Oh, another one.
So 3 more, so 6 total, and
A 9.
5.
Wait.
So 11.
11.
11 total.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
mean-
So does that bring you back to full?
No, I'm at 9 everything.
Well, you're not, because look at all this. This is way more than
Well,
9.
because I had filled
You gave
myself
him
up
his
to
totals.
full. Because it'd been
Well,
like
then
2
you didn't even
weekends.
have to roll. You already got it all right here.
Wait, just because you handed it all to him doesn't mean
He gave it to
Yeah, I gave it to
himself.
myself because I was like,
Oh,
it's been 2
So
weekends.
you gave him your max.
Yeah, he gave
I did.
himself.
Because it's been multiple
The
weekends,
max.
so I was like,
So what did you actually receive back?
11.
11. But I wrote down 9 of each, is what I have. But I was like, is this accurate? No.
I need 3 might.
3 might.
Need 4 intellect.
11. I just put it all.
Doing my, yeah.
Thank you.
That puts you back up to
20.
20. Which is basically full. We'll give him 1.
And then,
This is still 12.
no, I had to just erase that.
Oh.
There you go.
Because you were telling me.
All right,
"No,
Jen.
You're fine, you're fine."
Yes.
Do you need to make any
Well, I
recovery
mean-
rolls?
I think I'm
Gaslit.
Alright, there. Now he's correct.
All right.
Oh, look at that.
What? It's 6? I thought it was 4 sides.
This is a square.
It's not my day today.
Squares are 4-sided.
Where's
Four
my health?
corners,
That's what I
right?
thought. That's what I thought. I was
Right?
like, this is a
Oh,
4-sided
look,
guy. I'm
I
getting
have all
one
these.
Twice in a row.
You do. Woot.
That means I'm fine.
He
So
never
is
wrote down
green
like what
might-
he actually ended the last game with. I think it was quite
Is
a
green
bit
might-
lower than.
Yes.
Yes.
But he never
Like
actually
the
wrote
whole,
it down.
They tell me. But I forget.
I
Speed
don't
is
remember.
red.
No, we didn't write down because you just kept taking my green.
Somebody already gave me 4 back. I don't know.
I think that people were handing out people's maxes and not the.
That's because I think that's what was on the sheet, right?
It was
All right.
12.
It's okay.
There is
I asked him, and he told me a bunch of numbers.
There is a very friendly demigod out there that's trying to help you all out, apparently.
I was just trying to cheat straight up.
Yeah. That's totally
What happened?
In true Yip Yap fashion,
So,
we all ended up with more
4
chips than we
plus,
should have.
what's your tier?
I told you she had 12.
I don't know. I thought I counted 12.
John?
Who knows?
my
I tell y'all
tier
count
is
after me every time. Because
2.
Well,
So 4 plus 2 would be 6.
I know.
So you would
16.
receive 6
but
back.
then
Are you
I was like,
low
well, it looks
on
like
6
she's
on any
down
of them?
12.
Am I low on 6?
Yeah, you should always count behind me. 'cause I'm
Low
bad at
on 6. What does that mean?
Are you lower than 6 points on any of your...
Not
doesn't
that
know.
I'm aware of,
I told you we didn't write it down.
but we could say that I am, and
We're
then I
gonna
could
say- Yeah, just go ahead and roll again.
roll again. 1,
Plus your tier, which is
Dang.
2.
2.
So that's 3, so
How are
6,
you
7,
only
8,
at
9.
tier 2? You've been here every game.
He probably has... Does he have a whole bunch of XP just
What
sitting
are
there?
your
What's going
story
on?
arcs? It's Wolverine.
It's
What are your
Wolverine.
story
No,
arcs?
this is Jin.
Learn. I think he's been
can't
learning every
believe it.
time. I
It's
think he
Jin.
hasn't been getting his XP for learning.
That's Jin. And
Exactly.
his shinks.
It says learn up here.
Yeah, learn from the
I don't think
preacher.
he's been getting all of his XP.
Probably
Learned.
not. He's the lowest level, but
No, I
being
did grow last one because I admitted to doing something that I shouldn't be doing, only because I failed at it, and therefore Aiden did not want me to do that, and that's why I admitted to it. If I was able to do it, then Aiden obviously wanted me to do it, so I would have proceeded.
That's true. You should probably keep up with that on the sheet in the future, and tier up as you go.
So every time you do this, and you learn from Noel and whatnot, you
Learned.
get 2 XP every game.
Times 2.
So everybody would have made it back
gotta
to
Ah.
Fort Kagan at this point, and you do recall that you want to speak to the Clan Queen Airlease, and whoever wants to represent your...
I will represent.
No, I nominate Noel because he's a good speaker.
No.
He has super high ability.
I have been
to
booted
convince
multiple times. I'm
people.
good with the ladies. I think it's quite.
All right, so you've made it back to Fort Kagan, and oh yeah, when I
That
say
was
we're
loud.
back, that's what. So you've made it back to Fort Kagan, and the preacher noticed that somebody tried to steal something from him and ran after him. And at this point, Yip Yap is in possession of the spear and knows where Clan Queen Airlease is. And you're asking what she looked like, if I recall.
Yes.
Right?
With me, but I would like to know as well.
All right. So that was the question.
What happened to Queen of Norn?
The what?
I met a lot of queens in my time, let me tell you.
There's been a few queens that you've hung out with. Yeah, that's true. I'll get a picture of her pulled up for then you can see what she looks like as soon as it loads.
The instant it loads.
Alright. That's good enough.
Good enough for you is good enough for me.
There we go. Alright, so I'll send those images over to y'all.
Thank you.
And you can see that she is slender and young with golden red hair, red war markings that she wears upon her face. She wears battle-clad armor, same as any other warrior in her tribe. And
Ain't that the girl from Lord of the Rings?
no, not even a little.
No, this is what's that chick you like?
Jessica Chastain.
Yes, isn't that the
That is
woman
Jessica
from the
Chastain.
Mom Show where they were
This
robbing
one,
the
she
supermarket?
looks like from
Supermom.
Jurassic World.
No, but
Looks
she does. They
just
do.
like her.
Bryson, yeah, that's Bryce Dallas Howard, but that's Jessica Chastain. Both of them are quite beautiful, so that's fair.
Bryce
They look
Dallas.
just like each other.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We can talk.
Good Girls, that show. She's from there, isn't she?
No, she's from Zero Dark 30. She was in a really bad Dark Phoenix movie.
Related?
That's okay.
Christina Hendricks, is that
No, that's not her.
What's
but
her
she's
name?
hot too.
No, that looks like
I'm
her.
glad that we just keep on pulling up a whole bunch of hot chicks to talk about here. But this is the clan queen.
That
that
is
you're talking
definitely
to.
her.
It's not. I'm
I'm
telling
gonna ask
you.
for an autograph.
It is.
All right, you should.
Autograph by Spear.
Yeah.
And we'll
All
see
right.
what name she writes down.
So there you go. Yeah, it would be Clan Queen Airlease is what you would write down.
Okay.
Airlease Lewis.
That plan's out the window.
They're not related.
There you go. No, I don't think they're related even a little. Similar coloring and just pretty. That's really all that is.
Oh, you can't say that.
So there you are. You've come back to meet this clan queen, and you notice that even the war chieftain Darren and the other war chieftain Manus have actually made it back from their hunt through Skaha Woods as well.
Skaha.
Okay. Well, let's go talk to the queen.
That's where you are.
Oh, I'm in front of her right now?
You just strolled up in. They're all sitting around drinking some mead, talking about some stuff.
Oh.
The war chieftains are like, yo, we killed some stuff while we were in the woods, and we lost track of those people we were supposed to be watching after. But to be fair, we were drinking a lot.
Okay, so I have the 4. Boom. Okay.
He's
So I
got-
say, hey, what's going on, pal? Look what I found. Boom, show her the spear. What's going on?
If this is what I think it is, this is the ancient artifact that helped seal the fate of Clan Lewis.
I think so.
Made us one of the greatest war tribes in all of Dúnáeð. This is the guy, Athna.
I think we'll take it from
That's
you.
right.
This is exactly what we were looking for, and honestly, the way that Clan Lewis works, to be able to carry such an object of mythical proportions means that you are worthy of it.
Well, I would hope so.
And I cannot take this from you. But to know that my ancestors' belongings were freed from whatever dark fate they were in, I am willing to reward you.
How much XP?
All
Tell
of
me, I
it.
want to know. I want to know what's up.
Is it worth it? I might just go stab that rock. You want to go stab that rock?
No. I don't want to do that.
You know how many days were in there? It actually hurt me earlier. It launched me. I need to get my revenge.
Alright, so... You want to get revenge against the rock?
No. He's just talking. We want to wait and hear what she's going to say about a
Yeah, let me
reward.
hear what she has to say first, and I'll present it with a counter offer.
So, I assume that these are all your friends and they all assisted you in the retrieval of this great artifact.
Yes,
we
they
did.
assisted.
We sure
Keyword
did.
assisted.
Everyone who was present receives 3 XP
Oh, she's scamming us.
for doing this.
The
Also, if you look on your sheet, if you have the title of Skian, S-C-I-A-N.
I have a skiing
I
dagger.
do.
If you have a Skian dagger, you would receive an additional reward. Now let me pull that up real quick. Brother of the Blade. Under the Skian title, you will receive an additional randomized reward for completing any Clan Lewis bounties.
It's pretty nice.
All right, so we'll deal with that in just a second. But do recall that for right now. If you have one of the Skian daggers, you get to do a randomized reward after we finish up what you're receiving for the
So
guy.
we get 3 plus 3.
I got a 16.
I didn't even tell you to roll a d20. You crazy fool.
So we add a plus 3 and then... did you add plus 3? Don't be coughing. COVID. Did you add a plus 3 right here where it says XP?
I just put it. This is where I keep my XP. I guess I could put it in the XP
Let's put it
place.
in the XP box. That way when people are helping you with your sheet, we know where
I
to
got 5 XP.
go. Okay. That means that you
Can
can...
I have 3 yellow?
Yeah. Hand those to her.
To her.
I was counting. I was making sure no one was cheating.
All right, here you go, baby bro.
I already got my 3. But
You wrote
I
it
will
down,
take it.
but take the visual representation in case you spend them at all
Look,
during the rest of the night.
I already got them.
Oh, you grabbed him from
Yes,
here?
but I will
Well,
take
then
it as
hand
a
the 3
gift
to her.
I will take it as a gift from the GM.
Jeez.
But John,
This is a GM intrusion, actually.
Here you go, John.
Ooh.
We haven't had a
and he
GM
actually
intrusion
has
in a while.
XP 5 written down.
That's because I had 2 right there. And
So he actually needs 2 more that I didn't know existed because they were way over
I
here
wrote
in
them over
the
here.
inventory and not
Would
in
this
the-
count as justice for Clan Lewis?
Yes.
Justice.
And I get 2 more.
Boom, I gave you 2.
Oh.
Quick,
can you
reach
do
into the
that?
XP pot.
I did it
Give me
first.
2 back.
I did it first.
Bless. Stop. You touch one more yellow token, I'm going to cut your hand off.
I was being nice.
I get 2 more.
All right,
Justice for Clan
so
Lewis.
justice for Clan Lewis.
All right.
Who is this justice?
All right, and then for the little Grom and Faye, she said that since you're carrying Gaiathna, you basically are worthy of Gaiathna, which means you hold on to it.
Okay, I'm cool
All
with
right,
that.
so we're going to go over the stats of that here in just a second. just so
Ooh,
you're
okay.
aware.
That's a 0.
Yes, because I erased it from early.
Write down 3.
I have no eraser. I've been scammed.
You say you've been scammed? Write
Yes,
down
my
3.
pencil was stolen. Oh, there it is. My fault.
This is the pencil that I gave Casey, but I didn't know.
Oh, my bad. I stole hers.
Yeah, she been scammed. You've been scammed.
You just took it from her.
I
I
was
don't
good.
have an eraser.
Oh, you have one?
I'm good.
Okay.
She doesn't want one. Here, I give you the blue Star Wars, and Ronnie gets the red. That seems fitting.
Ronnie already has one.
I know it's the red one. Yeah, he gets the Sith one, and you get the Jedi one.
All right, what's the
All
plan
right,
to
everybody
stay-
get out a D6 if you have the skin dagger.
Yeah.
I don't have a skin. I don't have.
I rolled a 5.
I don't have skin.
Roll this.
I don't have skin.
Do you have a ski and dagger?
I do. You remember I spent like 4 XP trying
Remember
to
3.
I don't have a skin.
I do remember.
1.
He tried
I got
so
a 1.
hard. He had to keep trying over and over.
All right, keep track of what you roll on your D6.
get. Oh, 1. You remember what you got? You remember what you got?
Roll this 5 right here. Do you remember your number?
Yes, 3.
All right,
I got
did
skin.
you roll your D6?
I don't have a scan dagger.
You don't?
No.
You didn't do the brother
Remember
of the
that
blade?
trial we had to do that was like?
Oh wait, I got skin.
Yeah, it was like the wipeout course.
I got skin.
Yeah,
You
it
were
was
here
like
for that?
an obstacle course kind of thing. We all had to do it, and he sucked at
Yeah.
it, and he tried like over and over and over and over. We were all.
And he almost died.
I remember that.
No, it was calculated. It was a redemption
here?
story.
I don't think I was here.
I remember
That's
that.
possible.
Huh.
So while y'all are here in this area, you are free to both go try to achieve the rank of skiing to get
just
additional
means, like,
rewards for
Thane,
Clan Lewis.
basically.
Okay.
It's
Sure.
like you become a Thane of Clan Lewis.
All right. So before we handle that, we'll handle you 3 and what happened here. So what did you roll? Yip yap.
A 1.
That's a mental asset that you can use.
Another
Right
one.
here next to your other one you forgot about.
Yeah, it is kind of, is it a defense?
Yeah, it's 2
Yes.
mental defense.
Times 2.
All right. What was 2?
Mental.
A 5. You get a cool cloak.
Wait, is it a cloak or a cape?
It is a cloak. It is a heavy cloak.
Cool.
So it's like a weighted blanket.
Cute.
It is like a
Oh.
way that it's almost provides.
Cool cloak.
Yeah.
I like it.
Like cool as in
So it
Cold?
can keep her warm in the cold weather, so she would get like an additional.
But it's called a
cold.
cool
rolled a
cloak.
3.
So I would think it would keep
You got a
cool.
3.
I remember
That
that.
is a speed asset.
I'm a speed demon.
Oh.
Write it.
All right, and then let me get to the brother of the blade.
Do you want to try to become a knight of the Clan Lewis?
So basically, the 2 of y'all are standing there, and Kenrick looks at you and he's like, "Oh, that's skiing. I became one of those a long time ago. Get a cool blade like this."
Heck yeah.
Old dude over there. You go talk to him, you go run through an obstacle course, he gives you a ceremonial blade, and then you're like honorary hunters for Clan Lewis.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
All right, fine. Let's do this.
I'm going to go over and cheer for you and your Fingers to get through this obstacle course. So as you walk over, you see an old man that's sitting there sharpening blades. You know. What can I do for you?
Oh, I like his accent.
Oh, I'd like to try the trial of the skin.
You would like to die upon a pyre. I'd be more than willing to help you do so, but should you survive, you'll be a hunter obligated to Clan Lewis. Do you agree, sir?
I mean, I'm part of Clan Lewis, so of course.
Well, then you should have already done this when you were a mere lad. You've waited too long. Go, regain your honor before we all scoff at your name.
All right, fine.
All right, so as you are running across, difficulty level is 4, so that makes the benchmark a 12. So you're running across basically an obstacle course. You're going to roll speed defense as you're going across. Benchmark of 12. You can ease that by buying into it if you want to, or just take a chance and do a straight roll.
I have speed defense. I'm specialized in.
So that would bring it down by 2 tiers, which would be...
A 6.
No. What? Is that right? Yeah. Take it down to a 9, then to a 6. Yeah, you're right.
All right. 8.
So as you see him run up, and he gets onto this large constructed wooden platform, and he runs across, and you see like one's like a log that's rolling around.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And he starts running across it, and then you see like these spiked arms, these wooden mechanisms that are like swinging inward, and he tucks and rolls over them, and he even notices as he's like slow diving through the air and doing a twist that some of these spikes are covered in Grommen blood that's kind of dried on there from the last person that tried to succeed this course.
Silly man.
He tucks and rolls over, and then on the final obstacle, he just barrels right through it, crashing through and landing at the end. He would receive the Clan Lewis skin title, which comes with the dagger. So it's S3E08 dagger. And then for Ravina, you wish to complete this course as well.
Sure.
You smell of badger and ferret at the same time. That's odd. You can tell, like, actually has cloth like wrapped around his face. He's kind of blind, old man.
Oh.
Maybe after the course you should find a flowery soap or something. You smell of wild animal.
I stick the fender in his face.
It's even worse than before. Ah, it smells so potent. Hurry, go, take the quest, take the course. All right, so it's a difficulty 4, which means that it's a benchmark of 12. You can use your speed, because this is a speed defense that you're running through. Do you have any assets in speed defense or anything like that? Okay. So what you can do is actually use your speed tokens, the blue or the red ones for the flash. The red ones, you can use those to decrease the level of difficulty here. The first buy-in, do you have an edge in speed?
No.
So there's no edge in that at all for you. So first time you buy in, it's 3 points. And if you have, how many efforts do you have?
2.
2. So you can buy in twice if you want to. So the first buy-in is 3 points. Second buy-in and anything after that, once you grow in level, is 2. So it starts at 3 and then goes to 2, 2, 2. All right. So if you want to give me 5 tokens, that would take it down 2 levels. Or you can just give me 3 tokens and take it down 1 level.
3.
All right. There we go. So that brings it from a 12 to a 9. 9 difficulty. Just go ahead and roll that and see what you got. Can she make it?
16.
She can make it, indeed. She runs up onto the platform, and then her and her Fingers actually start running around the obstacle like wild animals, swinging on things and even doing fancier flips than her previous attempted compatriot. Landing at the end, she then shoves her finger in the old man's face again. He's like, here's your dagger and here's some coin. Just leave me alone. Oh, gosh, go take a bath. There you go. All right, so that's the 2 XP. And then over in one of your categories in the extras or just equipment, you can write down SCIAN. That's Yin Dagger. That gives you bonus rewards for Clan Lewis difficult tasks for the future. All right.
So do they get the thing now because they have the thing now or no?
No, but they got the XP for helping you complete it. They just didn't get the bonus reward. If you do any more for Clan Lewis, then they would get the bonus reward at that point.
Gotcha.
But at this point, they got the XP for completing this. They got the Ski and Dagger. And then in the future, if they do some Clan Lewis tasks, they can earn the additional reward for that. Each territory has a rank like this. So Clan Lewis, Clan Harris, and Clan Sky all have a rank that you can receive that would help you get additional rewards for that territory. All right, just so you're aware, whenever you go to a territory, it may be worth checking about that. Now, you do remember, and Yip Yap remembers this well. He's like, yo, bruh. There was this totally sus Druva dude with like this bone headdress that was talking to me about cracking open this stone. And to be honest, that stone hurt me and I want to get some revenge.
That's what I'm saying.
And maybe crack it open like a piñata, see if there's even any gold inside.
Yes, I'm glad you agree.
Yip Yap. Yip Yap's talking to himself at this moment.
Yeah,
I agree
you
with
know how
myself.
all
Yip
these-
Yap agrees with Yip Yap.
Mm-hmm.
Solo bandana.
Like he actually takes off the bandana and talks, and then
To
puts
make
it
room
back
for my
on
intelligence.
and talks. And like he's switching like Yip Yap personas. One is really greedy, and the other one is exponentially greedy.
Yes.
Well, one of them is
That's a
named
lot of
Yip,
words,
and
I
the
don't
other
feel
one's
like
named
looking up
Yap.
'cause my
Yeah,
phone is
there's
no
Yip
longer-
talking to Yap.
Actually means a lot.
Good to know. Noted.
Noted. That's like having extra XP. Ooh, and greed.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go stab the stone.
Stabbing the stone.
Yes.
Are we here at the stone, or do we have to go further away? To
No, you have to go further away. So at this point, you would want to be heading to the south to.
Is there? Hold on. Is there anything else at this fort? Because like, let's look around. What do they got?
Ooh, what's
They have
over
like
there?
a
What do you
shop. They have a little shop.
We,
I like a
we're
little
broke.
shop.
We have no money.
They have. Like, I have infinite money. What's that?
Oh yeah. Let's buy the whole place.
Do they have like a blacksmith? We could maybe enhance some of our weapons.
Oh, I need the stats for the spear.
Oh yeah, he
something
does.
I need.
You do need the stats for the spear.
I'm glad you agree.
All right, so the spear itself.
It's under my foot.
It's a 60. I can't.
He's telling me about the spear.
Okay. Go
All
ahead.
right, so the spear itself counts as a heavy weapon.
Ooh, okay. I have
So
lots of
its
those.
damage rating is a heavy weapon.
A 6.
6.
I really feel like. Oh, it's melee. That's very true for melee.
Mm-hmm.
On a successful thrown attack, the spear returns to the thrower.
I don't throw stuff, but okay.
It's a boomerang. He's like, I'm not gonna throw the spear. I like stabby sticks, not throwing sticks. And no, he didn't, because that's how he got it. Is it stuck in the wall?
It was stuck in the wall. It was not a successful throw. So on a
because
successful
it didn't
throw, I'll repeat, it returns to the thrower. And while in your possession,
Mm-hmm. What?
you get an asset against any defense rolls against fire.
I thought you were going to say...
Goal better watch out.
I thought you were going to say, the staff brought to Yip Yap a natural long life.
Kind of. We'll see. We'll see how that works out.
Don't call it my precious.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go live in a cave and call it my precious.
All right, so you want to search the area
I
to
want to see what's around this place. Is there a shop or a blacksmith place?
Well,
Could make
you do know that
Rogoth's weapons better. I don't have any weapons.
they're mostly hunters here, so they have like fur pelts to sell and meats to eat. They have sellswords here, so basically people, if you want to hire them to help you defeat
I don't want to hurt.
baddies. And
What
they
else do
have a temple. That
Ooh, a
is
temple.
a dedicated shrine run by the Ardruva of Clan Lewis.
Will they give us a blessing at this temple? If we
It's
do not burn it
possible,
down?
or something. I mean, like if you want to go look into the temple.
Yeah, let's go look in the temple.
I'm going. Am I there?
Please don't burn it down. I think they'd like Aiden.
If it offends me.
If it offends me, I will burn it down.
Oh no. We shall see what happens there. All right, so you're going to the temple to check in on that?
Yeah, if there's like not a blacksmith or a little shop. Then
Yeah, not really. They have to get most of their goods through pillaging. Like they're a war clan that lost their territory to the north.
Well,
to the
yeah, I'll
north.
check
They're
out the shrine. I'm a Druva. I like
hurting
shrines.
pretty bad. All right, so you go over to the shrine, and this one would obviously be erected to Aiden. And of course, they have their.
You said a funny word. My fault.
You said a funny word. I didn't even notice it until she told me. But
I didn't notice it. What
Can
word?
I pour some booze in front of the shrine as a?
well, as you're walking in, you do notice that the Clan Lewis banner actually hangs above the temple doorway, and it is a humongous, like flag that would be draped there. That is crimson, with a golden shield or a golden sun blazed in the middle of it, and underneath is their motto: "I burn bright, but am not consumed."
Oh, it's like your son. Tattoo.
It would resemble the tattoo that's on your neck and face to a degree.
Can I pour some booze out for Aiden?
Now, as you walk in and you release your mead and start pouring it around the Aiden shrine, you actually hear, "Well there, lass. I can tell that you're aware of Adruva's responsibilities to the gods. You got to keep them liquored up to keep them happy."
Yeah.
Dude.
Sounds right.
So, are you going to check and see who that is talking to you?
Yeah.
Who is
I'm a
that?
Druva. I'll check it out.
Yeah, so you would turn around and you would actually see an older Druva, the Erdruva for this territory.
Is he bonehead dude? No, that's the other guy. That's like farther away.
He is not a bonehead, no. But as you look at him, you can tell that he's wearing like a green cloak and gear. He's got a very intricate staff that he uses, and a hood pulled over that he begins to pull back to show his face to you as he looks closer at you and he says, "Name's Erdruva Fagan. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. And your name is?"
Hey, nice cloak. I have a cloak too. I show him my new cloak.
"That's a beautiful and very cool cloak. And
Oh,
what's
it's
your
so
name, lass?"
Mara.
"Amara. And you're a trained Druva as well, I see."
Yes.
"Well, it's good to have someone of actual intellect in the area for once. Now, as you're here, I notice that your friend there is carrying around a very famous and powerful artifact. You must be very brave adventurers. Am I wrong?
We are!
Oh my, what is that?"
He is a blessed of Aiden.
I'm going to call you Jamie
I'm
because
no
you've got bright
Jolstein's
red
best
burn to
friend is who I am.
you. Listen here. I am one of the Council 3.
Ooh, I want to be on the council.
No.
There's only 3.
And you have to,
Who do I have to kill?
Then it would be the
that's
Council 4.
actually a good question because, see, there's this thing that occurred. You see, myself, Fagin, that's my name. And the Eldruva Gordane of Clan Sky. We've always been a part of Council 3. But something occurred, and our fellow Eldruva, Desmond, met an early fate. Now,
So
early
sad.
is kind of a questionable thing. We've been around for a long time eating of the Toto fruit, but
That's bad for you.
oh,
You
it's
shouldn't eat that.
very good for you.
You
Just-
shouldn't eat that. It makes you a little crazy.
What do you mean?
I've heard that it makes you a little crazy. It's not good for you.
Who
it has
told you
bad side
this?
effects.
What
I
bad
grew up
side
knowing
effects?
this. All
No,
know
man.
this.
All it does is give you an unnaturally long life so you can direct the path of all the clans in the clan wars. Now, when Desmond died, this little upstart showed up. His name's Krieg. Kind of an emo-looking fella with a bone skull that he likes to wear as a headdress. I think he's responsible for Desmond's death. Now, what I want from you, if you're willing and capable, is to find me proof of Krieg's intentions and his involvement in Desmond's death.
Or we could just kill
the
him.
emo dude. That's who Krieg is, right?
I just told you that.
Who is
I
Krieg?
just realized. The
This
emo dude
sounds
who
like-
wants me. He wants my body.
Now,
But it's
Oh.
going to require a lot of brains from us. I want you to understand.
we don't
That-
have those.
If we go after this guy, he's probably going to die.
I think that's
Well,
what
I
he
would
wants.
rather you actually
We have
get
a lot of short tempers.
evidence of his involvement in the death of Desmond, and then from there, we can disgrace him from the community
Can I try and convince him?
in a
I
fair
don't
and
know.
political fashion.
What happens if we kill him?
That would,
Accidentally. Hypothetically.
with no evidence of his involvement
Yeah,
in
just
Desmond's death.
hypothetically, if he dies, what
Well,
happens?
then you'd probably be hunted down by all of Clan
What
Harris.
if I hire someone else to do it? Will they be hunted down instead?
Well, you'd have to hire one of the Einmara from the ridges. Those are the clanless, and they're the only ones that would help.
What
Such
if he
questionable
attacks
behavior.
us
So
and
they
we're
would be
just
hunted down,
kill him
though,
in
yes?
self-defense?
Hey, let's use them as a scapegoat and just kill them. Boom.
Hold on.
Everyone's happy.
First of all, where is this guy? Is
Did
he
your
down where
goats
the big
escape?
rock is?
Yes. He's
Krieg.
down there. He's a little emo dude.
Krieg
The
is
guy you want us to investigate?
yes. He often is found near Carrig Tor. He's Clan Harris's
well, we're going down
Eldruva.
there.
But if you were going to get anybody to do questionable things for you, then the Einmana would be the ones to do it. The All-Gold,
Okay.
the clanless ones.
I'm not saying we're going to do that. We're very
We're
honest
going to
and
look for
responsible.
evidence first, right? That's what we're going to do because that's what he's asked us to do.
A lot of work.
Hey,
Huh? Hey, mister, I have a question for you. What do we get?
And I have an answer for you, you very small, very unfortunate-looking creature.
hey.
You would get experience points
How
by
many?
count of 2, plus
2?
Plus what?
the Druva's favor.
3 or no
What's
deal?
that?
3 or no
The
deal?
Druva's favor is where you can call upon the Druva to assist you in any task.
That's pretty handy.
Aren't you Druid? Can't you just
But
call them?
We would call again upon an NPC to come help.
3 or no deal. 3 XP or no
I don't
deal.
think it's
The no deal.
What? No, okay, I'll take
All
the
right,
deal.
we.
Oh, there you go.
Let's
shake on it.
Listen, don't. That's gross. Listen, hypothetically, what do we get if he dies? Just hypothetically.
Hunted by Clan Harris.
We don't get anything.
Hunted.
Well, but it wasn't us.
I can't
Hunted
reward you for
by-
killing him.
Listen, we can't get rewarded if he dies.
That's a
What
lot
if
of
he
work.
trips and falls on his own
Can't
dagger?
get a reward
What if he kills? What if we
if
talk
he
to him and he kills
dies.
himself out of depression?
Yeah, what if I gaslight him into doing it?
I
We
would
don't get a reward.
super duper hope that you get the evidence first.
All right, thank you
Well,
for
where do I get this
your
evidence?
help.
like I said, I think I've given you everything within the
We
few
gotta go find
sentences
the
that I've
clanless
said.
people and send them to
I hope
the-
that someone in your whole journeyman's group
Okay, one more.
is super intelligent, because I think in all of these
Yeah, our
sentences I've
friend
given
Noel
you every
is
clue.
gonna come back.
I have intelligence of 14.
Noel's
I don't
gonna
know if
come
that's
back
good or
and
bad.
save
Mine's
the
at
day.
a 9 right now.
Yes,
sounds
I want
horrible.
that. Thank you.
16.
That's good. So in all of the sentences, if
Yeah.
you ever rolled to remember or perceive these sentences in the future, then you would know that I've said everything that you truly need to know to complete this task.
So what do we get when we kill him?
Nothing.
We get
Hunted
2
and killed.
XP. Oh, we don't kill him, right?
Okay,
If
I
we
won't
don't
kill
kill
him.
him, we get 2 XP and a free
Am I winking with the wrong eye
to
again?
come help.
I weakened my left and did a right eye forward. It's one of them days.
I think I don't remember, Casey, but I think one of your passive skills or GM intrusions or something is to remember stuff. I just can't remember. So
I'll
we may not
remember-
even have to roll
What
for
if-
this in the future.
This is crazy, but what if we write it down in our notebook? Like a quest book.
It's a notebook right here. Write it down. But so
I can't read my handwriting.
Right, something.
You're the English.
Okay,
person.
listen.
Just write it down.
So thank you. I'm like bowing and leaving.
Bowing, what?
He
He's a druva. I'm a druva. We like do the
tilts
thing.
his head
Later,
before
nerd.
you.
And I walk away.
He
Don't mind
shakes
him.
his
He's
head.
weird.
All right, let's go see Cree. Is that his name?
Okay. I think I've done everything I can do here, unless I want some meat
Or pelts.
or
Also
pellets.
ice. They have ice.
His ice?
Kendrick might want to replenish his bacon bag before we leave,
Yeah, definitely.
Dang.
and then we can head south.
No, I'm just
He
going to
uses those to convince
Oh, I
Grammon
want
to
to
do
leave a
stuff for him.
message for Noel so he'll
Yeah.
know how to find us.
Legit, no.
Are you? He used that on me before?
He's used it on.
Gromans were chasing us, and he kept. Okay, to be fair, they were following us nicely, and then he fed them a bag of bacon,
Yeah.
and then they started following us aggressively and trying to.
This
He
is
has a-
harassment.
He has a
I will
bacon
not-
bag to convince
Yeah.
small
Can I
dumb
take it from
Faye.
him? I'll take it from him.
Small dumb Faye to. He treats them like animals. Basically, he's like, "Here's some bacon," and then
That's not very good because I'm pretty dumb.
All right, listen.
you
two
could be a
things.
big pig too.
One, are we good?
Yes,
We're
we're going
about
to
to
the
do-
erect monolith.
Before we end, I want to leave a note for Noel to let him know where we're going.
Okay. So yes, you can leave a note here with our Druva, and he would
Write it. Yeah.
definitely find Noel and give it to him.
Yeah, I want him to know where we're going. We're going south to the big rock because I don't really want to open this big rock without Noel around. Sounds bad.
I kind
Of course, he wasn't around for the dragon either.
Yeah, we got
And
this
he
under
wasn't
control.
around for getting the spear either.
Exactly.
There's a lot of monsters he's not been around for. That's fine.
And to be fair, when we were running in the blizzard, he was just sort of like laying there. So he's not really good. He's only helpful when it comes to talking to people.
He is helpful.
Which
with
I'm
talking
pretty
to
good
people.
at that.
You're better at it than we like to give you credit for. That's true.
Boom. She just said I'm great.
He's better at it than we like to give him credit for. I did not say he was great.
There's a difference between great and perfect. So I'll take
All right.
great.
So your intention would be to head to the south
Yeah.
towards Clan Harris territory. And if
Because
you want to
both-
find out what they're going to get into on the road to the southern territory to Kittertor, or if you want to find out what kind of hijinks they get into once they get there, then you're going to have to tune in next time on the same Saturday Night Gaming channel at the same Saturday Night Gaming time. Until then, I want to remind you to click like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell your grandma to tune in to this amazing show. We hope we've entertained you, and we are more than pleased to show up next week to do the same. Until then.
I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Starfall. If you did, be sure to head on over to our website at www.saturdaynightgamingllc.com and check out some of our other cool games. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.